Hello everyone, myself Tarun. So today in this video we are going to solve a question that is maximum product subarray. Okay, so the question given to us is given an array that contains an integer, find the product of the maximum product subarray. So we have given an array and we have to find the maximum product of the subarray. So suppose array given to us is this one, 6 minus 3 minus 10, 0 and 2. Okay, so let's see this example. Let's solve this example. So if we try to solve this, so as it is given to us, so what we can do, we can start from this, like we start from this. So we can take our maximum, that is result, and we'll try to get the maximum answer from this. Okay, so let us multiply this with the rest of the array. So अगर हम ये 6 को -3 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, then our answer will be -18. Then we can multiply this with these three. Then we can multiply these three, these four. Then we can multiply these five. Okay, so that can give us some solution. Then we can start from -3 and we can go like this, then like this and like this. Okay, then if we can start from -10, then we can go like this and this. And if we start from 0, we can have answer from here to here. And if we start from 2, we can have just 2 as our answer. So and we can check with our result what we are getting as the maximum answer. So if we try to solve this one, so we'll get our answer as 180. That is by doing the multiplication of 6 into -3 into -10. Okay, but if we are seeing this one, then we can see that we are multiplying uh, uh, this 6 with each and every element of the array. Similarly, -3 with each and every element of the array. Similarly, with -10 is multiplying with each and every element of the array, and 2 is multiplying with each and every element of the remaining array. So that will give us a time complexity of order of n square. Okay, so this is not an optimized solution, but this can be your brute force solution. Okay, so which will give us answer in order of n square. So if we now solve this in optimized way, let us see how we can do that. So what what we can do is like we can have our one maximum, one minimum. Okay, सो मैक्सिमम जो होगा वो होगा जो भी आपका पर्टिकुलर एरे आपको गिवन है. सो एरे ऑफ आई where we are standing right now, that comma maximum into array of I, और इसका मैक्सिमम जो आएगा वो हम अपना एम ए में स्टोर करेंगे. एम ए इज योर मैक्सिमम, एंड मिनिमम में हम लोग स्टोर करेंगे एरे ऑफ आई कॉमा मिनिमम इंटू एरे ऑफ आई. ओके, और हम लोग एक रिजल्ट अपना बनाते जाएंगे जहाँ पे हम लोग जो रिजल्ट होगा अपना, that will be maximum of your result comma your maximum, that is your ma. ओके, सो देखते हैं कि ये इक्वेशन कहाँ से आ रही है. सो सपोज हम लोग यहाँ पे खड़े हैं, ठीक है। सो एम ए की वैल्यू सबसे पहले क्या हो जाएगी, एम ए को सबसे पहले हम लोग जो है इनिशलाइज कर लेंगे एम ए और एम आई को, दैट इज और मैक्सिमम एंड मिनिमम को, विद द फर्स्ट एलिमेंट ऑफ द एरे। सो एम ए सबसे पहले होगा आपका 6 और एम आई होगा आपका 6, ओके। एंड रिजल्ट को भी हम लोग सबसे पहले एलिमेंट से स्टोर करवा के रखवा लेंगे, ओके। सो वो भी होगा आपका 6, ठीक है। सो अब जब हम लोग नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट पे आएंगे, ठीक है। सो अब यहाँ पे ध्यान देने वाली बात है, ओके। सो अगर वो पॉजिटिव एलिमेंट है, ठीक है, सो तब तो अपने को डरने की कोई बात नहीं है। बट अगर इफ यू आर स्टैंडिंग एट ए नेगेटिव एलिमेंट, देन व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू स्वैप द मिनिमम एंड मैक्सिमम, okay, that is you have to swap this ma and mi. So if you like currently we are at -3, so if we swap these two, like these are already 6, so if even if we swap this, like if we swap this, that will again be a 6 6, okay. So we swap this. Now what we'll do, we'll check with this equation, okay. So currently our area of I is -3, so -3 comma ma is your 6 into area of I is your -3. So produces the -18 and this is -3, so maximum of both of that is your -3. So ma will store -3, and minimum will this is also -3 into minimum is 6 into uh, 6 into -3, so this will produce -18 as the minimum, okay. So minimum of -3 and -18 is your -18, okay. So currently, so अब हम लोग यहाँ से यहाँ आ जाएंगे, ओके। सो अब -10 पे आए, सो अगर ये फिर से अगेन नेगेटिव इंटीजर है, सो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इन दोनों को स्वैप कर देंगे। इफ यू स्वैप दिस टू नाउ, so now it will become -18 and -3, okay. So again सेम हम लोग इक्वेशन पे जाएंगे। so यहाँ पे हो जाएगा इस समय, so इस समय यहाँ पे एरिया ऑफ आई आपका है -10 कॉमा आपका एम ए इज योर -18 इंटू -10, similarly -10 comma minimum is your -3 into this is your -10. So this is your -10 and this is your +30. So minimum of both of that will be -10. Okay. So here it will be -10 and -18 into -10, that is your 180, and 180 comma -10. So maximum of both of that will be 180 and that will be stored in our ME. Okay. That is your 180. And at the same time we'll be checking like whether our result is changing or not. So like at the starting of the array we had our ma as 6 and result was also 6, so 6 comma 6, so maximum of that was your 6, okay. So if we then move to -3, then our ma was -3. So that was your 6 comma -3. So our maximum then again our result will store 6, okay. Then again we come to this one right now. So now it will be 6 comma 180, okay. So 6 comma 180, then our result will store, I just cut this one, that will store your 180, okay. Now currently we stand at 0, okay. So no need to change swap anything, okay. So this is your 0 and uh, ma was your 180 and this is your 0 0, this is your -10 and this is your 0. So uh, This gives you 0, this also gives you 0, then maximum of both of that will store the value as 0. Okay, so this will store value as 0, and mm, this gives you 0, this also gives you 0, so minimum of both of that will gives you 0. Okay, and then you check with 0 comma 180, like 180 was your result, and 0 is your MA right now. So you, if you check, so you are not going to change anything, and again your result will be 180. So now we'll move to 2. So no need to change anything. So our area of I is your 2, and uh, this maximum is your MA is your 0 into 2, and this is your 2, and this is your 0 into uh, 2. So the maximum of 2 comma 0 will be your 2. So now it will store 2, and this will gives you 0 comma like 2 comma 0. So the minimum of both of that will be your 0. So it will store again 0. So now we don't have to move any forward. So like our MA stores the 2, and your MI stores this 0. Now we check between 180 comma 2. So the maximum of both of that will be 180. So our result will store the value as 0, and will return this one. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, so let us solve one more example. Let us see one more example. So suppose our example given to us is this this value. Okay, so our MA will store 2, MI will also store 2, and result will store 2. Okay, so results equation will be your that will be maximum of your result comma MA. Okay, and your MA's equation will be array of I, maximum of array of I comma MA into array of I, and your minimum will be equals to minimum of array of I comma minimum into array of I. So if we try to solve this one, so currently we are at 2, like we were at 2. So now we move one step forward. Currently we are at 3. Okay, so no need to swap these two. Okay, so just we check within this equation. So our area of I is your 3, and maximum is your 2 into 3, and this is your uh, 3, and mi is your uh, 2 into 3. So our maximum will be the max of 3 comma 6. So our MA will store the value as 6, and MI will store the minimum of 3 comma 6, that will be your 3. And now we come on to this 4. So if we change this, so this will be your array of I stores the value as 4, 4, 4, 4. MA is your 6, and this is your 3. So this is your 4 comma 24. So maximum of both of that will be your 24, and that will be stored in our MA, and minimum of 4 comma 12 will be your 4. So this stores the 4. Now we come on to 5. Now this is your 5, 5, 5, 5, and MA stores the value as 24, and this stores the value as 4. So maximum of 5 comma 1, this will gives you 120. So maximum of both of that will be your 120, so we store that in our MA. And the minimum of 5 comma 20 will be your 5, so this stores the value as 5. Now we are came on to the minus 1, so we have to swap these two. So this will store the value as 5, and this will store the value as 120. Okay. Now this is your minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, and MA stores the value as 5, and MI stores the value as 120. So the minimum of minus 1 comma minus 120, that will be your minus 120. And the maximum of minus 1 comma minus 5 will be your minus 1. This is stores the minus 1. Then we come on to 0. We come on to 0. Okay. So for the 0, this is your 0, 0, 0, 0, and MA was your minus 1, and this was your minus 120, and this will store the value as 0, and this also stores the value as 0. Okay. But at the same time, we have to check for the value of the result. So for the first time, we had our result as 2 and MA as 2. So the maximum of both of that will be your 2. Then our MA was 6, and our result was 2. So maximum of both of that will be your 6. Then our maximum was your 24, and the result was your 6. So maximum of both of that will be your 24. And then again we come on to the uh, MAS 120 and result as 24. So maximum of both of that will be your 120. Okay. Then our MA was minus 1, and our result was 120. So no need to change anything, because maximum of both of that will be your 120 only. Uh, then our MA was 0, and our result was result was 120. So our no need to change anything, so our result will be your 120. So now we are out of the range, so our answer stores the 120. So this is our answer. So now let us see the code for the same. So as we discussed, so first of all we put in our result, we take that as the zeroth element of the given array. Okay. And for the maximum and minimum, we initialize with the zeroth element of the array. Now we have to give our answer in the form of a long. So that's why I typecasted this array using this vector. Like I typecasted this. Okay. So now we will move from index 1 till n. Okay. Now if the element at the vector I is your negative, then we are swapping the maximum and minimum as we discussed. Then we are having a maximum equation equals to max of vector of I comma maximum into vector of I, and for the minimum, that will be equals to minimum of both vector of I comma minimum into vector of I. So and at the same time we were checking for the result value, so that will be your maximum of result comma maximum. So we'll, after the completion of this loop, we'll return our result as our answer. So hope you have understood the solution. So if you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you.